Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
You know, I have a very limited income, and so $60 is a lot of money, and that's the same with everyone else.
A warning tonight from a woman about a company that she says took money from her and 20 others for an event that didn't take place. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
The group of mostly women signed up to have booths at a Moorhead Fargo Craft and Vendors Show. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop investigates whether they signed up for a scam.
Everyone's coming back. I did not get my money back and cannot contact her.
Frustrated is how a group of people across North Dakota and Minnesota are feeling after they paid for a spot to sell their goods, ranging from educational children's books to health products. Barb Wyman and more than 20 others signed up to participate in the Moorhead Fargo Craft and Vendor Show, hosted by Jennifer of B3 Events, on August 16th at the Courtyard by Marriott in Moorhead.
That one all got canceled out, and it was due to a family issue, and I understand that.
B3 Events gave Barb and others 4 options after they canceled their first event, including other dates for events or a full refund. Most of the group decided to reschedule and participate in the next event in October. But the day before, vendors received an email that the event was canceled again.
I contacted her again, and I said, well, I think it's time that I just get my money back.
And what did she tell you?
It was in the mail.
But the check never came, and Jennifer with B3 Events stopped answering her emails and her phone calls.
Morally right, her obligation would be to refund us. We didn't cancel. She canceled.
The officials with Marriott say a person with B3 Events did sign contracts and book the space for an event. They say it was canceled on 2 separate occasions. The Marriott says they also have not received payment for their rental space. Wyman says she is nervous to do another event in the future.
This is one, you know, she had a name, a B3 Events. And I know that she had done several before that. So it seemed like the one to do.
Wyman says she'll try to be more cautious and hope others do not fall into similar situations. Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
Now, we checked with the Better Business Bureau, and B3 Events has an A- rating, and it's not accredited. Our website, B3 Events, is not available, and we reached out to Jennifer, but have not heard back. If you ever need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline, and we'll do the best to get to the bottom of it. Call 701-237-6576, leave your tip, and a member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work exposing the truth.
Snow plows, snow blowers, and snow shovels, the tools of the day. And for drivers, take it easy continues to be the best advice. Hutch is here with tonight's weather forecast. Hutch, any snow?
Oh, we've got crazy snow amounts from today. 5 inches, Browns Valley, 8.2, not far from Sisseton. Grand Forks picking up a healthy dose of over 3 inches there. And the snow continues to fly in places like Fergus Falls, Fargo, Hatton, 5 inches. Earlier reported 5 in McLeod and Twin Valley at 3.5 inches. Valley City, 3.5. Let's get to what's going on. It did look like a white scene. Amaretto by morning, Mike, looked like this. And the snow continues to fly. Here is a look at that radar. I want to point this out. In the FM area, Georgetown points north up into Norman County, south of Polk County tonight. This band of snow is moving southward and will continue to do so. 1 to 2 additional inches of snow is expected, with temperatures falling by morning to below freezing. That means very slippery roads in the morning and even tonight, south of Polk County in Minnesota and south of Trail County in North Dakota. An hour-by-hour forecast coming up here in a bit, but take it easy and allow some extra time.
All right, thanks, Hutch. And you can stay up to date on the weather conditions as they unfold on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team weather app to get the latest weather conditions and even follow the radar live. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store.
We're hearing it a lot. Police are sending a reminder to slow down after more than a dozen people crashed in Fargo just this morning. Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson has been out all day with snowplow drivers and gives us some insight into what roads are the best to take around town. She joins us live with much more. Nicole, what do the roads look like now?
Street crews tell me it's been an unusual first snowfall because of how warm it's been out. But when it comes to these drivers, they're more concerned about the ice than all this snow. Depending on how cold it gets tonight, these roads have the potential to freeze. So while you're out driving, take emergency routes like 45th Street, 52nd and 13th. They plow those first and always keep them maintained. The secondary streets take a little longer to get to. Major roads that aren't traveled as much, like 8th Street South or 17th Avenue.
Schools are on secondaries, most of them, you know, so we at least get by most schools before school starts, hopefully.
Now, there's a similar snowplow plan over in Moorhead. If you want to see those routes of both cities, you can log on to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on the hot button. Back to you guys in the studio. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
All right, Nicole. Now, for much more information on this, just head to valleynewslive.com.
There are areas of concern as we extend our look at road conditions. In North Dakota, there's compacted ice and snow reported north of Valley City. In the Jamestown area, drivers will have to deal with scattered ice. Otherwise, a lot of wet and slush. In Minnesota, clear to the northern part of our viewing area with much of west central Minnesota reporting partially covered roads. Bottom line is you need to take it easy. And just as Nicole reported in the city, it's only going to get worse in the outskirts as the temperatures drop. And for updates on school delays or closings, head to valleynewslive.com and click on the weather closing banner on our homepage. That will keep you up to date on everything you need to know to plan your day.
It's been 2.5 years since plans were announced to build a massive North Plains nitrogen plant near Grand Forks. However, developer Don Pottinger says the project is still moving forward. They just need to find investors to move forward with the final engineering plan for this project. It'd provide a local source of nitrogen fertilizer to farmers. But the city's now holding off on any further planning for the proposed $3 billion plant.
They are still searching for any strategic and large investors, and they haven't accomplished that yet at this point in time.
Okay.
And but they've made a lot of progress from, I think, a permitting perspectives.
Phelan says they have to wait and see if developers can land the money needed for the project to go forward. Earlier this year, CHS pulled out of its plans to build a similar fertilizer plant near Jamestown.
Another customer with a complaint against Cable One internet service. And if you or your kids stream TV or movies, play online video games, and spend a lot of time browsing, you may not be getting what you're paying for.
A whistleblower contacted us after getting multiple notices that he hit his data cap with his Cable One service, and they threatened to cancel service or force him to upgrade and pay more money. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric breaks down what you need to look at when you're buying internet.
They're generally the most disliked companies in the country, but I think that's deserved. I think it's an earned reputation.
Eric Olson is just like any other young person today. He uses the internet a lot. He had few options and went with Cable One, making sure to ask about any limits with usage.
Up until just recently, I was not aware that I had a data cap at all. And then I got a notice that I had exceeded my data cap.
Olson says he has a basic plan from Cable One, and his data is capped at 300 gigabytes per month. According to a 2014 study, the average cord-cutting household uses 212 gigabytes per month. Olson got a notice saying he had exceeded his cap, so he called customer service.
They insisted that they had always had a data cap, didn't really give me any other information, bounced me between departments. Nobody could explain really how the data cap worked, how any details about it.
So why is this important for you to know? Because every time you log onto your home Wi-Fi, you're using data.
The web pages that start playing a video when you load the page automatically, ads that pop up, things that happen in the background, Windows automatic updates. Most consoles have an automatic update. A lot of them will update. You go to play a game you haven't played in a while, the console updates everything first. Steam updates everything. I want to play a computer game with some friends. Some of those games are 10 gigabytes plus. You got 4 of us sitting around, want to play the game, we all have to install it and download it. Watching Netflix, streaming HD video.
Cable One's answer is outlined in the Internet Acceptable Use Policy. It says Cable One tracks usage with traffic management software, and that excessive users could negatively impact the service provided to other customers. It warns that if you exceed that data plan 3 or more times in a year, you will be forced to upgrade to a plan with more data, or your service could be shut off at any time without notice. Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
This policy went into effect for Cable One internet users back in October. CenturyLink Internet caps their data plans at 250 gigabytes per month.
Most everyone has a Christmas list, you know, the things that they want to get from others. Well, later on Valley News Live at 6, find out who's behind an effort to give rather than receive.
And before you go out, make sure to check that forecast twice. I'll have details in your hour-by-hour forecast coming up right after this.